Last chance, Rebels, don't miss out. The travel experience in Portugal and Spain in 2026 for the current CHS students will be an amazing adventure that you'll remember for the rest of your life. And we don't want you to miss out, so scan the QR code and make sure your in-family registers today to learn more at in-person informational meetings Wednesday, September 17th at 6 p.m. in room LL122. See you there.
Rebels, please be aware of the following change to phone policy. If you leave class to use the restroom, you must leave your phone in the class. If you take your phone, it will be confiscated by a campus supervisor and your parent will have to pick it up at the end of the day.
Hey Columbine, I'm Gavin. I'm here to let you know about the upcoming due date for homecoming guest approval forms. So if you're planning on bringing a guest, you have to grab one of these papers from the QR codes around the school or from the front office, and that gets your guests so they can have their parent or guardian, as well as their administrator, as well as your own parent guardians all sign off on it in order for them to come. Also remember that you as well as your guests all have to have a 90% attendance rate, no out-of-school suspensions, no vaping incidents, as well as no more than 2 Fs in order to attend. And as the Columbine student, you have to buy yours as well as your guest ticket in order for them to attend, and these are due by September 26th. Let's have a great homecoming.
The CHS academic lettering ceremony is Wednesday, September 24th at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. 11th and 12th graders will receive an invitation in their school email. Please make sure to check for this and submit your RSVP.
Rebels, if you do not have a student ID, see a campus supervisor to get your picture taken and ID printed. It is required that you bring your student ID on a daily basis.
Rebels, don't forget that math and science tutoring will be available on Wednesday from 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the Rebel Room beginning on September 10th. Make sure to utilize this opportunity to get additional help if you need it.
Important reminder that there is no food allowed in the cubbies in the main hallway. Thanks for respecting our shared spaces around the building.
Hi, this is Senor Hargis, or Mr. Hargis.
What made you want to go on this Southeast Asia trip?
So Senora Sout, or Madame Sout, last year wanted to plan a trip, and she said, hey, let's try something really different, and let's go someplace we've never been to before. So we said, why not Southeast Asia, right? First time Columbine had ever been to Southeast Asia.
What was the highlight of your trip?
Wow, so many highlights. What an awesome trip. So we went to Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand. I think probably the highlight for me might have been our cooking class in Cambodia with a Cambodian chef. Super cool. So we got to make a soup, a main entree, and a salad, and just kids had an awesome time, and we ate really healthy and we ate really well.
Do you think you'd ever go again?
Definitely. We only spent 3 days in each country, which was a short amount of time, so maybe next time we'll spend a little bit more time in each country.
My name's Owen.
My name is Ethan Walpole.
Hi, I'm Nyla Dreyfus. I'm a senior.
I'm Connor Walpole. I'm a sophomore.
How was the Southeast Asia trip?
It was a lot of fun. I made a bunch of new friends.
What do you think made you want to go on this trip?
Well, peer pressure from my teachers and peer pressure from the people also going on the trip.
What made you want to go on the Southeast Asia trip?
I went on the trip to the Galapagos last year, and I just felt like going to Asia would be a really cool trip.
I really thought it was an opportunity to see a different continent and explore a new place.
It just seems like something interesting to me, like something that I've never experienced before.
What do you think the highlight of this trip was?
Probably just being somewhere new for the first time in a while. Haven't really been to a different country before, and it was pretty cool.
What was the highlight of your trip?
We took cooking classes in Cambodia.
Just everyone getting really close and then being able to go to 3 different countries.
My highlight of the trip was probably the temples in Cambodia and the culture.